Hey everyone, did you know Egypt has the last standing wonder of the ancient world? It's the Great Pyramid of Giza. It shows how amazing the ancient Egyptians were. But Egypt is way more than just pyramids. It's super old and full of cool stories and secrets. Imagine going back in time over 5,000 years. Ancient Egypt was booming, ruled by powerful pharaohs, and the Nile River was like its heart. The ancient Egyptians left behind awesome monuments, tombs, and artifacts that we still find amazing today. From the giant pyramids to the cool hieroglyphs on temple walls, Egypt is a window into a world that's both familiar and totally different. So let's go on a journey through time and discover the secrets of this ancient land. You can't go to Egypt and not see the pyramids. These huge structures built as tombs for pharaohs show how great the ancient Egyptians were at building. Think about it. Millions of limestone blocks, some weighing as much as a car, were cut, moved, and put together perfectly. The most famous pyramids are at Giza, near Cairo. The Great Pyramid, built by Pharaoh Khufu, is the oldest and biggest. How did they build them? Scientists are still figuring it out, which makes the pyramids even more mysterious. Inside there are secret passageways and rooms with hieroglyphs and paintings that tell us about what the ancient Egyptians believed about the afterlife. These tombs weren't just burial places, they were like doors to the next world where pharaohs lived on as gods. Near the pyramids is another famous symbol of ancient Egypt, the Great Sphinx. It's a giant creature carved from one big piece of limestone, with a lion's body and a human head. It's huge, it's longer than a football field and taller than a 6-story building. People think the Sphinx shows Pharaoh Khafra, who ruled after Khufu. We don't know exactly why they built it. Maybe it was a guard for the tombs, or maybe it was a symbol of the pharaoh's power. Over time, the Sphinx has gotten worn down and its nose is missing, but it's still awesome to see, staring out at the horizon. To understand ancient Egypt, you have to understand the Nile River. Flowing north through the country, the Nile was super important to the ancient Egyptians. It gave them fertile land to grow food, a way to travel, and water to drink. Every year, the Nile would flood, leaving behind rich soil. This meant the ancient Egyptians could grow lots of crops like wheat and barley, which were important for their food. The Nile was also important to their beliefs. They thought it was a source of life, like a gift from the gods Osiris and Hapi. When the Nile flooded each year, they celebrated it as a time of new life.